and everybody who identifies in between. We're back playing more RuneScape. As always, doing our thing. We'll see how it goes. You know, I'm not gonna question it. I'm feeling much better after my bullshit, you know. Just gotta quickly type this up. Yesterday, come on brain, oh no, this ain't going well, guys. I'm just grabbing a quick thing. Ammo portable Fletcher, mining on the alt. We're gonna dump our links on you know. So we are gonna dump our link. I'm not even up on my second chat, you know. I'm not doing well today. Okay. But I hope you are all having a good day. I'm much better. Like, I'm feeling like loads better. Yeah, you automatically do going live notification, so I don't need to type here. You got rid of that, so we're gonna put you there. You're doing your thing. You do that. Sorry guys, I know this makes no sense, my random mumblings. I'm just posting my link in a few Discords. You know how it is. Send now. Okay. Right. My windows are all messed up. And I can't tap apparently. GG. So I actually was planning not to stream today. I was planning to take a day off, but I'm like, I'm in a good mood. Well, I wouldn't say a good mood. I'm in a better mood. That would, in my opinion, be more accurate of a description. Still arrows, unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately, yes. This is taking significantly more time than I anticipated. How you doing today, Milesy friend? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. I'm like, why does my random music not seem random? It's because it's not playing on shuffle. This is actually the song that I couldn't remember the name to, but was desperate to listen to. So it's actually the First song that comes on after press shuffle. Love it. Thank you, Spotify. Are you reading my mind or something? But yeah, Mousy friend, how are you getting on in RuneScape? Big gains, love it, love it. Are you planning to join us next week for the drinking call, by the way? Because if you are, I'll make sure that you get tagged, is all. Right, let's fix this. Friends chat, that one, that one, that one, that one. There we go. I don't know what I did to fuck that up, but I definitely fucked it up somehow. Probably not. RIP. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. I don't know why I'm thanking myself for putting the portable down, but here we are. We got this, guys. Nice. The song that I wanted to listen to has just played on shuffle. Life's good, guys. So I'm currently drinking a ginger flavoured monster called Monster Mule. It's quite nice, actually. I'm readjusting. I'm sitting so you're going to hear the chair squeak and everything. I can't fucking help that. I've tried oiling the thing. Doesn't work. I almost ended up buying a new chair, but the cleaning of it went really well. I spilled e-liquid all over it and it looked dreadful. E-liquid is such a bitch to deal with. So are you in game, my Aussie friend? I'm thinking about running a 30-second ad thing and then nobody gets ads when they join for a while. But I'm not sure. Like, can I be bothered? Because I can't do it from the mobile dashboard, I don't think. Which means that then I'd have to go into Chrome and ugh. Or I don't know if anybody is still in chat. I'm guessing my other friend is, but I'm genuinely curious. Is there anything in particular you'd like to see on my streams? Like, is there any in particular things in game you'd like to see, or maybe a different game? I don't know. Just not old school. I'm not playing old school. I'm sorry, I just can't. Who knows? Maybe after I've like maxed this account, maybe I'll consider old school. Maybe. I wish that the noise that it makes when it's finished the current task was louder. But oh well. Or a different pitch. Maybe. eBay's like, do you want to buy this thing? And like, no, I was just curious how much it costs. I have zero intention of buying the product. Alright, I should probably open the Twitch dashboard, right? On my phone. And then at least I can see like the activity feed and whatnot. And I missed it again. Reconnecting to chat. Awesome. Thank you, Twitch. I have no idea how Twitch is like, well, the only game streaming platform these days. No one streams on YouTube, like game stream. I mean, okay, that is a ridiculous statement. I'm aware that there are some people who stream games on YouTube, but like discoverability is so terrible. Like on Twitch, discoverability is pretty bad, but YouTube definitely takes the biscuit. Ugh, I'm never making 1,000,000 arrows again, guys. Like, this is ridiculous. We're only like a little bit over halfway. We're only at like 55%. Like, who thought this was a good idea? I don't know. But it wasn't a good idea. That has got to be said. You know, like, so the last couple times I've streamed on a Sunday, I've got like no viewers. And I always thought Sunday would be a day where lots of people were just lounging about, doing fuck all, and would have time for streams. I suppose I should DM Melon. Try and get Melon in here. Mm, you're gonna make noises, aren't you, in the background when I open? No? No? Awesome. Alright. Okay, that's fine. Sorry, I was like, wait, did I close that window then? Yeah. Because it will make noises. It's annoying, like, so Linus Tech Tips forums is annoying because I have it muted, but it still makes noises in the background. I'm like, really? Is that necessary? And I'm missing that again. Great, well done, awesome. I'm not very, I see. What date is it? The 15th. Let's see, guys. Where are we up to? Right, we filled the ore box. Alright then. Did not realize that I had filled the ore box. So I'm messaging Goose in the background. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm sorry that I'm messaging while streaming. Like, it's terrible. I'm a terrible person, you know. I don't know. I feel like I'm doing well today, you know? And like, part of me is just like, don't do anything that can ruin this, you know? But at the same time, I can't just not do anything. So here I am, streaming, making the arrow. I've got 10 hours of DXP left. I think I've got a day left. 2 days, I'm not sure. I don't know how long how can I even find out how long there's left of DXP? I could Google it, I suppose. I'm just here having a conversation with somebody on Discord. I'm sorry, guys. We got another one of these Senatistum rot scrolls. I'm trying to drag Goose into stream chat. I don't know. It's just easier to have a conversation with Goose at the moment whilst I'm streaming. If she was in chat rather than messaging. My own fault. I reached out to Goose. I was like, I wonder how Goose is doing. I've not seen her in a while. So I was like, fuck it, well, I'll just message her. Which is stupid, I shouldn't be doing that when I'm streaming. Sarah, welcome to the stream, how you doing? How's things? How's life? And how is the holiday? Tell me all about it. For those of you who don't know, Sarah is on holiday this week. But you should be back to stream Sunday next week, right, Sarah? August holiday is good. Been to Kerboot this morning. Nice. Like it. I've not been to Kerboot in ages. Well, since I went with you. Yeah, you'll be back for Sunday. I thought so. Goose! Welcome to the stream. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. Like, seriously, I want to know. You know, what has been keeping you so busy? Guys, did you know that you are all beautiful people? I just want you to know that. Like, you're nice people, you're kind, you're caring, like, you have beautiful spirits. And you should be so proud of that fact, because there are so many knobbers in this world, you know? That's good, you've been through boxing stuff recently, like, non-stop. Nice. Did you find any hidden treasures? You know? Alright, so we've DM'd a few people telling them that we're live, which has become like what we do now. Honestly, right, you find so many hidden treasures that I completely forgot about. That is awesome. Honestly, like, when I do a charity stream, which I want to do at some point, I might just DM every single person on my server. I'm not even joking. Like, guys, why am I doing this when I just right click this and do teleport? I'm raising money for charity. Come and hang out, you know. You like that when you tidy around. I seriously need to tidy up, guys. I've got like all week to do it before Sarah's back, so it's fine. Right. Got this. Things are going well. A big clear out has been long overdue. I should probably do a clear out. No thank you, I don't want the translation, I just want to get back to mining. So how's the pub, Sarah? Are you still in the pub? Nah, fair enough. This is going well. So what kind of treasures did you find, Goose? Right, so we've been live for coming up to an hour, half an hour, not an hour. And we're doing like 10,000 rune arrows. This is not very productive today. But we are mining as well. We're getting some dirt amica, which is helpful. Nice. We're doing well. We're doing well. $19 and off we go. Goose, are you like typing a reply to my question? Or did you not hear it? Or have you left? I mean, any of those possible. You found all your old comics. Awesome. Supplies you lost. I mean, who doesn't like some art supplies, you know? Beanstar is just throwing a crap ton of hearts at me. Fair enough. I love you too, you know. That's awesome. Thank you for the hearts. A ton of badges used to collect. Oh, you will have to send me pictures of badges. I'm curious. Like, you will have to DM me some pics. You could also just put the pictures in off topic on Discord, and then Sarah can see them as well. I know that's why you asked, but I didn't want to say anything. I'm trying to think about what I want to do once I've made these arrows. Like, masterwork is a possibility, you know. And I'm talking about RuneScape things when there's, you know, the two people active in chat aren't RuneScapers, so I don't think there's any point talking about that. So instead, what I am going to talk about, and something I'm very proud of at the moment, Goose, is that my charity, the charity I run and started for that matter, we're expanding again. So we're hopefully going to be up to running about 170 support sessions a year, which it's kind of mad because would it still be a year? Yeah, a year ago we were only running like 50 support sessions a year, and we're looking to be getting over 170, which is pretty mental to me. And I have talked about this quite a bit, of late with people like IRL on stream, everything, because I'm just very proud. Thank you, Sarah. I'm just very proud of how far we've come in what is a short period of time. Like, we had 50 a year for like 4.5 years. And then in the last year, we've gone from 50 to 170. And I'm like, I hope I don't expand this much again. Because the truth is, I just wouldn't have enough time to do like, you know, 200, 300 a year. As much as I would love to. Post the melon, welcome, welcome, how you doing, how's things, how's life, tell me all about it. I'm genuinely curious, I always am genuinely curious. I love to hear about how's your days are going, how you feeling, just how's life in general, you know. Thank you, Goose, I do appreciate it. Today, I'm okay. Like, but yesterday I was like real bad. And my mental health yesterday was just like, nope. My mental health was like, fuck you. And I'm like, thank you. Thank you, mental health. That's just what I need. But today I'm doing alright. I hadn't slept in like 2 days. Or 2 nights, 3 days. And it really got to me. But I slept like 9 hours last night, which is pretty unheard of for me. Let's do our keys. And now I'm feeling pretty good. So, large fallen star. We'll take that, sure. Medium, sure, whatever. We're gonna take Dungeoneering token box. Always take the Dungeoneering tokens because I hate doing Dungeoneering. I'm curious. Is there any deals on at the moment? 75% off prismatic stars. So I could get what, 5? No, we're just gonna grab it. Use all. We may as well throw it on fletching. My phone just vibrated. Oh, it's about Afghanistan. Alright. He had to do non-mic stream yesterday, and after an hour he just had to go. Yeah, so yesterday I did a stream, and I think I only did like an hour and a half, and I was like, yeah, I'm sorry guys, I can't do this. I felt horrible for having to end the stream, but I just couldn't emotionally deal with it, you know? So I went and voice chatted on Discord for a little while. But today I'm not even impressed. Great, well done. GG spec. Hey Goose, by the way, do you have Snapchat? I feel like I may have asked you this before. I've got this really horrible pins and needly feeling in my foot today. And it's like not quite full on pins and needles. It's instead kind of like... You do not have Snapchat now. Ah, rip. I'm trying to get more people on Snapchat. I still don't know exactly what I meant to do on Snapchat. I should put my phone on charge. One moment, guys. I'm back. That was literally a moment. What amount of time is a moment? You put badging off topic. I'm on it. Let's look at these sweet, sweet badges. Damn. I love it. You have just a couple of badges there, you know? I do not have a mod in chat, do I? That is something to keep in mind. I do not. Alright. Make sure I keep that in mind. So what are you up to today, Melon? I'm presuming resting. I like trying to find a position where the pins and needles in my foot don't bother me. Why am I twisting so much? This ain't going well. I'm just playing with my hair a lot today for some reason. I don't usually have my hair down for streams, but I was like, I can't be bothered. We're just gonna tip the headless arrows without... Oh wait, well, oh, that's a crafter. Never mind. We'll just tip the arrows without. That's fine. I mean, you probably should rest, Melon. Just saying. I know you probably won't. I'm exactly the same. But you probably should rest. You've been doing R&D with people. And they're making food and cleaning. I'm not taking ESL dungeon tonight. Rip. You don't have to always stream. Like, it is okay to take a break. I just usually wear my hair up, Cynthia. How you doing? How's things? How's life? It has been a while. Like, tell me all about it. Postmelon says, I should relax, but I can't. As somebody with ADHD, I know that feeling. You would stop streaming for a few days, but the stream... Yeah, I know. That's why I've never done, like, a... I did, like, probably a year streaming without a day off. Back in the early days. And I never wrote it because I knew that once I broke the stream, it would just ruin my mental and emotional health. So I was like, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm just gonna go with it, see how it is, hope for the best. and it worked out well. But there is nothing wrong. Like, I know you like your streak and everything, but if you need time off, you need time off. What you need to do is find somebody you trust who'll stream on your channel for you. That like once every couple months you want a day off. You know, like I've got Sarah streaming on my channel on Sundays. Most Sundays. She's on holiday this week, so not here. But Sarah's gonna be streaming regularly. Sorry, I'm just paying attention so I don't spill drink everywhere. You don't honestly know who you'd ask. You could always, like, you could ask another streamer. That's your best bet, because they probably already know Toss pretty well. But it's about finding a streamer who is willing to do it, has the spare time to do it, and you trust enough to do it, which is hard work. I don't think there's any good solution here, you know? Well, the streak doesn't say you have streamed for X amount of days straight. You like in the title it just says so many days streaming streak, you know, from what I can tell. Although I do not pay that much attention because I'm usually busy. Fair enough. You got this, Melon. I believe in you. Guys, can you barbecue watermelon? I don't know why this is the question, what is on my mind right now. But my mind just wants to know, can you barbecue watermelon? And if so, should you? Yes, many do. Wait, that's actually a thing. Yeah, Melon is what I call a mad lad, you know? Like, I remember when I was like Melon when I first started streaming, and I did like 9 streams a week in total. You know? I streamed 7 days a week, and then twice a week I did a night stream as well. It was fucking insane. I'd never do that again. Every now and then, on the odd occasion, I do 2 streams in a day. But to regular schedule, you know, like 9 streams a week, it was just too much. I completely burnt out. I fell out of love with streaming for quite a while. Yeah, Goose, right, you should definitely check out Melon. Make sure you follow Melon. Melon is awesome. And he's also my twin. Only let it see, you will see. When you're driving in your car. I need to have a guess what song I'm listening to game from the odd line that I sing when I forget that I'm on stream. No, it's fine, Melon. Don't worry. No, Melon isn't my actual twin. We just have so much stuff in common. It's like stupid. She is my twin from another country, you know? Like, isn't it kind of scary, Melon? So, like, we got the same, like, mental health BS. We were born in the same year, I believe. We just have loads of random little, like, we were talking one time when I was on a voice chat with people, and like, we just had loads of random things in common. It was stupid. So now we are officially streamed. January 10th, my birthday. I don't mind saying that because I actively celebrate my birthday on stream, so it wouldn't be that difficult to work out when my birthday is, seeing as, you know, I stream it. I don't say my birth year often though, but we're both the same age, so I'm presuming. Although you might have been born the year before me, actually. Now I can't think about it. We might not have been born in the same year. But like, we're very close in age anyway. January 1st. Honestly, right, we'll have to meet up at some point, Goose, and just celebrate our birthdays together somewhere. We'll have to cut it down the middle, and on like January 5th, we'll have to meet up and celebrate our birthday or something. I don't know. Who knows what will happen in the future, you know? There's like I don't know what's been going on this weekend, but there's been like practically no one around. And I don't just mean on like stream, like on RuneScape. Even though it's DXP, there's been loads of people. Like, look at this. On Discord, there was like practically no one online last night when me and Kat was on voice chat. It was silly. Like, where's everyone at? Are you all hiding? You get free birthday fireworks. Love it. I wish I got free birthday fireworks. Sir, are you still around? In fact, I'm just going to ask this question to everyone. I'm particularly interested Sir's answer because obviously she's my partner, but what do you all do for New Year? Do you like celebrate with family? Do you not celebrate at all? Like, I don't know. I'm genuinely curious. You've had your birthday. No, I'm aware of you've had your birthday. I'm asking about New Year. Like, what do you do for New Year's Eve? And that goes for Melon, Goose, my Aussie friend, and anyone else in chat. Like, how do you celebrate New Year's Eve? You try celebrating with friends, making food, but more often I eat with family, watch the royal speech on TV, and play some board games. Wait, you guys also have a royal speech? Or do you watch the British royal speech, which would be even weirder? Out with family, then we go out in the street, which wish neighbours Happy New Year. Fair enough. I don't know what I do on New Year's because, like, I've not really celebrated it all that much before. Have it our own, yes. Alright, I thought so. Well, I presumed so because I was like, why would you watch the British? No need to be sorry. Autocorrect does it to the best of us. Why, why am I making 1,000,000 arrows? Like, this is ridiculous, guys. Like, I did not expect it to take this long. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, yeah, I'll make 1,000,000 arrows, we'll get it done in DXP, everything will be fine. And now it's kind of like taking up a massive chunk of DXP. And yet we are still only just over halfway. Oh, I know. I did it. I was in a bit of a manic state when I came up with the idea. And I don't know how many people in chat like get the whole mania and like depression and then mania again kind of thing, but it really messes with you. And after I set it and talked about it, I had to do it, right? I got an itchy leg. Yeah, I know, right? In the crates, in like the mania, like, I don't know what I'd call it, haze. I was like, I'm gonna make 1,000,000 rune arrows, and then like, it took me like multiple months. I'm like, why am I doing this again? Why did I think this was a good idea? Who lets me do this kind of stuff, you know? But, alas, we'll continue to do what we're doing. I need to install my VPN on my laptop. I reinstalled the operating system, and like installing PIA on Linux, it is like dreadful. It is like irritating. Like some things on Linux is so easy to get. You just type sudo apt get Steam, for instance, and it downloads Steam. It's great. And then other things, it's like 10 minutes of remembering how to use the terminal to get the file to install. It's ugh. I don't install enough things on Linux for me to like remember the details of the commands either, which is part of the issue. Like, if I was installing things frequently, I would never have to research it because I'd just remember. But because I'm a lot of the time, I'm kind of just in a situation where I install, you know, I install the operating system, install the few things I use, and then never touch it again until I reinstall the OS. Yeah. Because my Linux systems I have pretty limited uses for, which is why they're great on Linux. And Linux gives much better battery life in my experience. Sorry, I'm just sat here talking about Linux. Oh, Shiva's actually online now. Hope you're having a good stream. A good day. My brain is not with it. Subscribe with Prime Melon. Thank you for the sub, massively appreciated. For those of you who don't know, I donate 50% of my Twitch income to charity. We actually got a Twitch payout the other day, and thanks to you guys, we donated $41, like US dollars, to the charity I run, which is awesome, massively helpful. You know, that covers like our phone and Zoom costs for like 2 months. Great. So I do appreciate you wanting to use your Prime here. I cannot wait to be done with these arrows though. You know? You can use our love hat now, or my love hat. Look at that sweet, sweet, juicy rainbow goodness. Shiva, welcome to the stream. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. Did you mean good stream? I didn't know. Was you watching when I typed that? You try to rotate in between all your streaming friends when you can, since you can't buy actual subs. That's perfectly fine. Like, never feel like you have to sub here, guys. No worries, sir. Have a good day. Never feel like you have to sub or send bitties or anything here. I don't stream to make money, which is one of the reasons I donate half of the money to the charity I run. Good, just finished work. 36 hours. Yes, it was. Ah, fair enough. But yeah, we're doing okay. We're these arrows, like, I feel like we're barely making any progress. I mean, we've made 581,000, but ugh. You don't have to. You want to help donate and make you can afford new stuff and a better desk. I do need a better desk. That's very true. I do promise to so 50% of my Twitch income goes to the charity I run, and then 50% I spend on streaming in some way. So that might be games, equipment, etc. I'm gonna have to, if I want to get a desk, I'm gonna have to build it myself from scratch, or pay someone to build it themselves from scratch. That's the part of the issue that I've got. Mr. Redstone, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. How is your weekend been? We are on Sunday, guys. Usually Sarah will be streaming. Do you have tools to build it? I have most of the tools I'd need to build a desk from scratch, to be fair. The only thing I don't have is like a decent like power saw, but my dad has a table saw. No, not a table saw, like a circular saw of some kind. So I could probably lend that. But I would have to, because of the size of the, I've been looking for a new desk now for like, well, since I moved into this house, so we're talking, what, 2 years? And I can't find one that will fit in this space. At least not one that has like an actual drawer on it for my keyboard and mouse, which I need. So that's part of the problem. But like, an ideal desk for this area would be like, so it'd come out, you know, like a rectangle, like a desk, but then there would be like a 45-degree angle side to it on the left hand side, which means that it doesn't obstruct me from walking, you know, this direction past my bed, but I can have a third monitor, essentially. Yeah, I just realised. I've got protein cogs to use. Can I not just use them? No. Well, I have no idea then. Protein cogs, I guess you're not going to use this DXP. But yeah, so that's my issue. My other option is to modify the desk I've got. Because, like, realistically, the only thing massively wrong with this desk is the top surface of it is dreadful. So I could get, like, well, we're in process of moving your sister's bed. Oh, that's fun. So I could get a sheet of, like, MDF or something. Cut, you know, in with the 45-degree angle that I want into it, and essentially resurface the top of the desk. It wouldn't be ideal, but if I could then put a couple legs on that, it would work for now. So that's also a possibility. But I don't know. I probably won't for the time being because I just don't have the money. But I'm going to apply to UC, Universal Credit, like state benefits, because I need more money. Well, the thing is, if it's like permanently attached to the desk, you know. So we're talking using screws, nails, or some kind of, you know, adhesive. It'd be pretty permanent. At least in my opinion, it'd be pretty permanent. I wouldn't just like rest it on top. I'd stand down the whole top of this desk and like probably glue it on with some kind of, you know, wood glue, most probably. I mean, liquid nails would definitely be pretty decent to, you know, having a permanent fixation on it. I don't know. Actually, the next thing that I'm wanting to buy is like some shelves, because as you can see at the moment, can you see this on stream? Well, you can see this bit here, and you can see this bit here, you know, but I've got like random junk here which I use for things for the charity that I run, and they're just kind of like here. They're just kind of here at the moment, and quite in the way. So I wouldn't mind getting a small little like cupboard. I don't know. I'm not doing very well with this hands, but like some like kind of cupboard here, or shelving. You know, something there for me to have like storage for the charity stuff. It's not too bad when I'm streaming. Like you can't notice it because I block out that part of my bedroom. I mean, you do see this. I'm not doing very well here. This thing here. There we go. But nobody really notices that anyway. You know, I like my shelving. Yeah, I definitely need oh, I didn't mean to click over there. I definitely need something for sure. Sir, I thought you left. But welcome back, I suppose. I'm glad that your internet is better wherever you are compared to the other day. and you can watch it. That's nice. I'm trying to decide what I want to do with all these arrows, you know? Just gonna watch it. That's fair enough. Also, Shiva, Sarah's on holiday today, which is why she's not streaming. But she will be streaming Sunday next week. So you'll get to be able to interact with her directly, you know? You know, it's like there's less people on site today, so internet isn't as busy. That makes sense. He was looking at stream last week, didn't get to watch it. Are you good? Well, hopefully you can watch it in future. She definitely needs some assistance in RuneScape. You tell about RuneScape. I mean, she ain't lying. You know? More arrows, more better, right? We always at the start. Exactly, Shiva, exactly. But at the end of the day, like, you can't get better unless you, you know, unless you actually try. You actually put the time and effort in to learn the game and stuff. And, like, having people who can give you advice and whatnot is super helpful. I'm not gonna lie. You have a challenge for yourself. Oh god. What's your challenge? Because my challenge would make 1,000,000 arrows and this is dreadful. Zero KL ambassador. Wait, what? How does that work? I have way too much confidence in my typing ability. The number of times that I type without looking at the screen, or without looking at what I've typed, like reading something or whatever, and then send without reading, is like terrible. So we are making the arrows slowly. Using death switch starts killing. Ah, that makes sense. Well, I believe you can do it. You know. Have you seen Flamberge online in RuneScape or on Discord or anything lately? You tend to often forget to type some short words like B and so on. Yeah, I do the same. Which, I mean, that's quite common with people with dyslexia, which I have, where you'll miss out entire words because your brain just skips over it. It is dreadfully warm, guys. I might open my window, you know? I can't turn my fan on because the microphone picks it up far too loudly. So I might open the window. Try and get some cooler air inside, maybe. No, but a month or less ago. Yeah, exactly. I've not seen him online for ages. I hope it's okay. I know he lost his job. But I think he got a new one. I'm pretty sure he ended up getting another job. I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna smash it. It's gonna be awesome. Wait, did I just level? What just happened? Guys, what was 20 million XP in fletching? Guys, that's my first 20 mil XP in anything. Let's just grab that. Damn, I can't. Just 20 mil XP. Putting power intensifies. I know, like I've never heard that before. I was like, what the fuck's going on? What is this? Because obviously I've never had 20 mil experience. But let's do a little terrible dance. Yeah, boys. It's actually pretty difficult to dance that down. But yeah, there we go. 20 mil XP. Our first 20 mil XP in anything. And awesome. Cause we got 18.8 in mining, which is our second highest XP. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Parroting intensifies. I agree. I don't actually know what the parrot dance is. Is that the head thing, actually? Maybe. Yeah, just DM it me. Also, guys, if you are not following me on Twitter, DC, please. If you're not following me on Twitter, you should. I don't put that much stuff on Twitter. But here's a link to my Twitter. We also have YouTube. You know? I'm just gonna post all my links actually. And we have Discord. Is there anything else? And if you're on Linus Tech Tips forum, are you gonna make noises? You're gonna make noises, aren't you? No? Awesome. Must have got none of it. You can follow my profile on Linus Tech Tips forum. Parrot website. Is the noises in this website? I guess we're gonna find out. I see. Nice. I'm gonna leave that up and look at it properly later. That's pretty cool. Did I? Yeah, I worked that out as soon as I saw it. Thank you for putting epilepsy warning in there. I don't have epilepsy, but I still appreciate people who do that. But yeah, link there is Twitter, YouTube, Discord, my profile online is Tech Tips. My Snapchat got Spectrum. I don't know. There's just all the things, in other words. Whatever your, like, children... Just common sense putting it... Unless it's... Yeah. I mean, do it every time with me, because sometimes I just... Because of my sensory issues with autism, sometimes I just cannot handle flashing and rapidly moving images and things, and it's not a seizure thing. But it's like I become very overwhelmed, like, emotionally because of it for some reason, related to autism. So I do appreciate you using them for me. We should normalize things like putting epilepsy warnings on stuff, I think. Rip. I forgot what I had on my clipboard and just sent my something. Just sent that last link that I sent to someone, which is not what I wanted, and now I'm trying to remember where my message is. by the way, given that you don't have an offline screen, maybe one could be made. Honestly, right, so I don't have an offline screen. I used to have one. I got rid of it. I will end up making... My plan is to make the BRB offline screen and whatnot kind of all the same image, but with different text. I come up with an idea for my BRB screen that I think is going to look awesome, but I can't... I've come up with... I can't explain it. I'm terrible at explaining my ideas, but I'm going to spend some time this week trying to make it. If I can't, Red, I'm going to reach out to you and see if you can make what I've got in my mind, if that makes sense. If you don't mind me reaching out to you if I'm struggling. No, don't click that, just right click this. Yeah. So my plan is I'm gonna try and do it myself because I'm bad at explaining what I want and it won't look right. And then if I can't, my plan is to ask you. And if you can't, my plan is to pay Neon because it's literally Neon's job. I'm just doing my keys. Use all on div. Honestly, right, if you want my honesty, I don't like the heartbeat in it at all. And the text is way too rainbowy. Like, my plan is... I might need your help with the text. I don't know. Hypothetically, I should be able to make a... what's it called? Hypothetically, I should be able to make a vector of the text somewhat easily. But if I can't, then I'm going to reach out to you and ask for your help on that. That's my, that's the plan, anyway. Also the, my keys. Oh yeah, no, definitely Red. Like I said, I want to do it myself because I need the practice. You don't have the font. Yeah, where did I get that font from? I don't remember. But I need the practice anyway, because I'm making a new poster for a new group soon. Yeah, because I'm to do the... What's it called? To do the the plan that I've got for the BRB screen, which in spirit is going to be based on the one I've currently got, but like I'll have to do it from scratch because the idea I've got won't work with how I made that image. But I think it's going to look great. Phone, what are you vibrating for now? Ah, that's fine. I'm like, please don't be an email. I can't be bothered dealing with emails, but it's Sunday, so the chances of somebody emailing me is pretty low. Where are we up to? 598. Guys, we are so close to 600k. We are so close. I can taste it. I've never understood that. What am I doing? I just come off the game a second to check something. Oh, I was checking my if the upload is finished to YouTube. Redeemed hydrate. I'll do that in just a second. Yeah, just so I'm did you just... Yeah, you just finished. Right, so then I can go to community, no content, video, and then upload the next one. So I'm slowly uploading all of my backlog of streams to YouTube. August 5th was the last one, so August 6th stream 1 is what I need to put up next. We're getting so close to being done. Export. August 6th, stream 1. I can't. Why is it every time I spell August wrong? Every single time, without, you know, a doubt. Every time. All right, so that's another stream being uploaded to YouTube. Nice. Red, oh, you said you're not going to be able to do the folding event, didn't you? I remember now. Cat, welcome to the stream. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. You're probably not going to be able to do it. Yeah, it took me a minute, but it re-clicked in my brain that I already asked you. What, alright, I'm not going to say I'm good today, but I'm better today, if that makes sense. Like, I'm about neutral. I'm like middle of the road, kind of. I'm not bad, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, guys, I'm just gonna open my window. So, I apologize if you can hear the children playing outside, whatever. But it's too warm. I opened it too much because it's raining, but a little bit better than nothing, you know? Alright, I'm back. I'm not sure if you could hear me talking when I was at the window. You probably could. But I'm not sure if... it's like 30°C here. It's not that warm here. But like... I try to close my window as much as I can when I'm streaming. But like my computer heats up the room pretty quickly. It's actually cold here. It's pretty cool outside. British Air is designed to retain heat amazingly well. You know, so like you're pumping out between like both monitors, my computer, my light, and my audio gear. You know, I'm pumping out like 600 watts. And when streaming, more when folding. But like, yeah, exactly. It's same here, Sarah. So it ends up being a situation where 600 watts doesn't sound like a lot, but you do that, you know, for a few hours, and it does noticeably increase the temperature. Confusing when it's warm but cloudy as you're expecting rain. Yeah, I mean, warm rain isn't too bad, I don't think. Cold rain is bad. Especially when it's really fine mist and you seem to get absolutely soaked when it's dead fine mist. They wanna have fun. Oh, girls just wanna have fun. I'm just in a singing mood. I'm not a good singer, but oh well. Yeah. I remember being on holiday once and it was absolute pouring rain, too hot to wear a jacket. Ooh. If the rain comes, they run and hide their head. It's a, what? I'm guessing that's a song. It's not a song that I recognize. It's a Beatles song. Oh yeah. So it is. Well, as soon as you said Beatles song, I was like, yeah, I remember. I don't know, I'm terrible at remembering lyrics in general for songs. Fair enough. I still can't believe we got 20 mil XP in something. Right guys, things are going well, music's playing, I'm in a decent mood, the caffeine is hitting me. Things are decent right now. That caffeine, that sweet caffeine, like, makes everything so much better. Caffeine is very good. I know, right? You had coffee earlier and it hasn't hit you. Rip. I mean, I did drink 2 monsters, so I should hope the caffeine hits me by this point. By the way, guys, don't drink energy drinks. They're terrible for you. Do as I say, not as I do, you know? No, right, so there are... So I had this one. Oh, I've actually got a bit of monster left. So I had this one. You might be able to see that, you might not. Monster Mule, which is ginger beer monster, and it's not very sweet at all. I don't have an empty can of Melbourne Monsters Lambert because I actually take my recycling out. But there's Monster Ultras, and they're not that sweet, or not as sweet. You've never seen that one. It's new. It was only released like last month. Monster Mule, but it is really good. It is amazingly good with gin. The brother-in-law likes the red monster. Monster. Just ultra red, isn't it? I think it's just called ultra red. Yeah, it's just called ultra red. I do like the monsters. They're sugar free. The ultras. They're sugar free. They're less sweet. They're great. I'm massively like Monster Mule just because it's like ginger beer with Monster Energy added. You know, it's not anywhere near sweet. It's got that nice gingery warmth to it. Just all in all, pretty decent. Yeah, I have always have tonic in because I do quite like tonic as well. Even without gin, like tonic ice and like some sliced up lime or orange or something, it's quite nice. And then if you get diet tonic as well, like pretty healthy as well. And the quinine or whatever it's called, the thing in it what makes it bitter actually helps fight malaria. Helps with like restless legs and stuff. Like if you struggle really bad with restless legs, you get quinine sulfate tablets, which is literally the thing that makes tonic water bitter, just in tablet form. And that deals with getting restless legs and stuff. It's quite impressive, really. Oh, portable's gone. I guess we'll deploy mine. I think the wind just blew a door shut or something because that shit me up. Thank you, wind. That's what I need in life. So how is the visit from... Is it your grandparent you said? Cat, if I remember correctly. How's that going? So we've been... Oh, we nearly have used all our headless arrows. I'm not overly upset about that because I prefer making the headless arrows. You can do 60 at a time. Well, not 60 headless arrows, like 60 bundles, rather than the 20. It's much lower. Yeah, went fine. Your granddad and sister, have they gone now? I just realised you said went fine, not going fine. Yeah, they've gone home. Ah, fair enough. So Sean went, ah, nice, nice. So, if I can, guys, right, if I can, I wouldn't mind doing a decent length stream today to chew for as much of this DXP timing they've got left as I can. But it's completely up to if you guys stay in chat. I'm not gonna lie, like, I know my mental health's like in that fragile phase after I had a bad one. So like, if like no views are around, I'll probably end stream just because it'll fuck with my mental health. I'm not even gonna lie about that. And that's usually I don't care about viewership. Or it's not viewership that I care about. I have no idea how many viewers I've got. I just know who's active in chat. If that makes sense at all. That stage is never fun. Yeah, exactly. And I just gotta look after my mental health today, probably tomorrow as well. You're still here, thank you, Sarah. I do appreciate it. Yeah, like, I don't look at how many viewers I've got. Every now and then I'll randomly look. Exactly, Cat, exactly, and it's really frustrating because you just want to like get on with stuff like it's normal now because you're done with the mental health BS what was happening, but you can't. You're watching, just busy killing for levels. Love it, Mr. Suit Decoder. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. How's it going? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. Are you new here? I don't recognize your name. Welcome, welcome. If you're enjoying the content, please consider following. You know, the other random bullshit stuff I meant to say as a streamer. Like, check out my socials, whatever. I don't actually care. First time on the stream, you're doing well, thanks. Good to hear. Good to hear that you're doing well. So, what are you doing exactly? You said, killing for levels, so are you doing like ED3 or something? New account and ran to a max level player who's willing to help you grow. Like it, that is awesome. So like, do you have another account as well? Or like, are you a returning player and don't have access to your old account? I'm curious. Let's just put these here like so. There we go. It was level 100. You're killing anything you can't, makes sense. You used to play old school. Your brother got your old account banned. That is horrible. Do you want some pickaxes, Suit Decoder? I give out pickaxes to new players or to returning players. Look, I keep a collection of them. These are max level pickaxes to cover all of your free to play levels. But if you want some free pickaxes, let me know. I'll meet up with you where you're at, give pickaxes, and then shoot off and do what I'm doing. Room 1 would be great, almost 50 mining. There you go, room... Oh, no, I don't want that many. Just one. Alright, where you at? Where would you like to meet me and on what world? Are you a member or free to play? Do I need to hop worlds? Lumbridge World 140 member. Alright. I'm on it. Can you Hot Wheels towards 70 for me? I'm blind. You can, alright. I just stood near the Ludstone at Lumbridge, World 70. You can have this pickaxe. I'm more than happy to give it pickaxes. We're both blind. That is very true. Expect teleport, no worries. What's your RSN? Your RuneScape name. Your character name. Love when people say you look better without glasses and say, also you prefer me blind. Exactly. Coda Club, alright. Is this you? No. That's not you. Is this one you? Aha! Trade with. And there you go. Awesome. Enjoy. Do you wanna add me as a friend in RuneScape, by the way? Before I go? Like, I'm more than happy to have more friends on RuneScape. Your legs have gone restless now. Fun times. Just because I'll add you if you're... Coda Club. I think did I spell that right? C-O-D-E-R-C-U-B. C-O-D-E-R-C-U-B. Alright. That is my RSN. I'm gonna go back to what I was doing. But enjoy the pickaxe. The only thing I ask is that when you're done with it, you know, once you're leveled up beyond that and got a better pickaxe, if you can give it to another player, another new player, that would be awesome. It's completely up to you, you know, like you don't have to, but that, I just say that to everyone. Spread the love, you know. Yeah, I literally keep a supply of pickaxes just to give away. Because you never know when people will need a pickaxe or two. Yeah, thought so. He promotes lots of mine after all. I mean, definitely. Mining is life, you know? You need a pickaxe. Shiva? No, you don't. You're spinning around right now. I'm spinning around. Get out of my way. I don't know. Hashtag terrible singing. Yeah, that is true. Sorry about my incessant terrible singing. You do random singing all the time, you'll fit right in there. Let's call it Pickaxe of Earth and Song. I mean, we all need that, Sheba. I don't even know how you get it. Yeah, that is true actually, Cat. Like, as long as you're not an arsehole, like, you'll fit in pretty well. I'm just looking, where's my adamant gauntlets? Weird. My bank needs sorting out, guys. So what are you up to in game, Shiva? Anything interesting? Also, if anybody is looking for a clanning game, like, I started up a clan. We're very small at the moment, but I'm more than happy to have any new people in the clan. I'll finish your protein hide, you have 714 more, damn. It's weird for Valentine not... Oh, I'm tangled. Issue song. It's weird for Valentine not to be on stream. What's what? Protein hides. They're just like items you get from Treasure Hunter that give you like crap tons of experience but take a while to do. Untradables. You started at 7k. Gee. Uh-oh. Nice. I mean, that is some serious XP gains. No, the clan thing. The clan, basically, it's like a team inside RuneScape. That's the easiest way to explain it. So you get your own little chat. You know, you get this clan chat. And like you can help each other and stuff, and eventually you can get a citadel, and citadels can help you get more experience and stuff. I will be looking into how to do citadels soon. You haven't add Sarah to the clan? No, I haven't. So we're just missing Selena, she just logged in. But yeah, I haven't. No, you are correct. I probably should. More people, more better, right? And just like that, we're already basically at the 2-hour mark. Nice. It's actually gone surprisingly quickly for me today. I clicked that well too early. I got so used to the timing of doing tipping that I didn't realise. Well, I did realise because I was quite happy about it, but I just did that way too early. I got so used to the like rapid cadence of clicking that you have to do when making actual arrows rather than just feathering. Hydrate. I'm gonna have to pour more lemonade. One moment for that. I do Red a hydrate as well, actually. Sorry about that, Red. If you're still around. Mr. Suited Coda, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow, massively appreciated. No, this is itchy. This always happens about this time. I don't know why. It's like something in my brain just makes me feel itchy when I'm streaming. Because that's a good look, honestly. But I don't stream, just so you're aware. You can call me Spec or Spectrum, I don't mind either. We're not family friendly here. You are welcome to swear and talk about adult subjects in chat. We are a mental health positive stream, and as such, you are more than welcome to talk about your mental health. I was just gonna I'm just actually putting the links for Discord and whatnot there. Alright, so there are my socials and things. You are free to follow me on Twitter. Linus Tech Tips Forum is in there as well. I run the Folding at Home team on there. If you want to win prizes, you know, and potentially Steam money, like, head over to the Linus Tech Tips Forum and see what you got to do. But essentially, you install Folding at Home, leave it running on your computer for a week, and then you get entered into a prize draw. It's a little bit more complicated than that, but that is the basics of it. But there is our link to Discord, my YouTube channel, all that, all the goodness. I might swap which ear I'm listening to music in now. Oh, just one moment, guys. I like to swap, so I'm not like damaging one side of my hearing more than the other. And I'm taking my headphones off and messing my hair up good and proper. Thank you for that, headphones. This is why I usually have my hair in a bun. If I see, I would usually listen to in left, but I try and swap. No, I don't want to tip headless arrows. We want to arrow the shaft. Feather the shafts. There we go. Arrow the shafts. What the hell? Thank you, brain. I can English honest. Ooh, we got some queen on. Nice. Did Selena? I have no idea if Selena ever replied. Oh well. Well, regardless, I hope Selena is having a good day. Were you listening in both ears in case one? Yeah, it depends for me. Because I've got these headphones, like I do like listening in both ears, because when you spend this much on a pair of headphones, you want to like to be immersed, you know? I just got an email. Is it important? Do I want to check that? Yeah. That's fair enough, Cat. To be fair, cheap headphones can be completely serviceable. Like, you do not need to spend as much as I spent on headphones as I did. Your partner actually told me off as my headset's noise cancelling got too drawn into the sound. I'm not sure what you mean though. I'm not gonna lie. Do you mean like you didn't hear your partner like shouting you or something? Maybe. Maybe I'm a complete idiot and this makes sense to everybody else apart from me. These are good sound quality, a good enough mic and comfy. But the thing is, unless you've listened to very high-end headphones, like, all headphones sound fine. Basically, fair enough. I thought that's what you meant, but I wanted to confirm. Well, rip. These things happen, I suppose. But for me, like, I never had an issue with cheap headphones until I bought expensive headphones, and now when I listen to cheap headphones, I'm like, ugh. Like, I've got wireless in-ear buds. And they sound fine. But I definitely, if I go between listening to, like, my completely wireless buds to my big headphones, or vice versa, I instantly notice the quality difference. But when I'm listening to just one or the other exclusively, I don't notice that much. Any tips for level and pro cheaply? Have you done the quest at the church in Lumbridge? That'll get you a few pro levels. Yes, so you've done that. I don't think there's really any cheat ways of doing it, I'm not gonna lie. Well, the cheapest way to do it is to kill lots and lots and lots of monsters and bury those bones. But if you want to get the most out of your bones, Shiva, correct me if I'm wrong here, but can't you like use altars or something to get more XP per item? Yes, I thought so. I don't know anything about that. What are they called? Oh, gilded altars or something like that? in player-owned houses, maybe 3.5 more XP, which is not insignificant. Yes, they are called gilded altars. Thank you. So if you can find somebody who's got a gilded altar in their house and will let you use it as a guest, you get more XP. You have to do that once you can afford some nice bones. Fair enough. I'm gonna learn how to fly. You know someone. Awesome. I didn't realise quite how much I don't like. I didn't realise quite how much I dislike sugar in my soft drinks until I accidentally got lemonade with sugar, not diet, and I'm like, this is ungodly sweet, you know. Yeah, what level is it that you're wanting to achieve? You told Kaya that he messaged me on her phone, she didn't seem too annoyed. That's good then. $43. What's your current level? Sweet Calder. You're at 20. Well, if you come to me now, I've got 307 big bones here. You can just have. If you like, come and stand here. Or Shiva's gonna sort you out. But you the best let her know. Oh no, definitely. It's important that she knows. If Shiva sorts you out, then there's no point taking these 307 big bones off me. Just what I've got in the bank. Can you allow to 31st to... My presumption is Shiva's gonna give you something to help you level up faster. Probably bones or something. So, just go and get the bones off him. That'd be my advice anyway. On the way, nice, nice. Teleport archaeology journal. That's another full load of dirt Amica done. So we got 1073 dirt Amica on the alt. Nice. What's my mining XP? Level 101. Current XP 17.1 mil. And I'm at 18.8 mil on this. Help out to tabulate it faster. Fair enough. Back to mining on the alt and making more of this. Trusted Crayfish 69, thank you for the follow. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. If you want to chat, that is, like, don't feel obliged to talk in chat. If you just want to sit back, listen in, do what you're doing, that's perfectly fine as well. You good? Grind 99, attack to 92. Oh yeah, at 92, that makes more sense. Creds, welcome to the stream. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. But no, seriously, like, I'm genuinely curious. It's the end of the week. It's my nose. Fuck off. Sorry, guys. It is Sunday. So how has everybody's week been? Have you been up to much? Anything interesting or noteworthy been going on for you guys? My week has been just busy. A lot of I run a support charity, and that's been taking up a lot of my time. You had a super lazy day today. If you didn't have the dog, you would have been sleeping all day. Fair enough. Do not blame you. Your week's been a week. That's a massively informative, cat. Said bye to your old job. Nice. You got a new job, haven't you, sir? Which is awesome. More money, more pay, more hours. Like, you can't complain. Wait, more money and more pay are the same thing. Why did I say both? Just congratulations to that. Like, you identified your own worth, and you was like, they're not, you know, they don't value me enough, so I'm gonna go somewhere that values me more. Essentially is what you did. And you know what? That's like, one, that's very attractive, you know? But two, that's like, it's very impressive. Like, I have so much respect for you for doing that. And that is why you don't go back to your old job at the toy museum. They didn't respect you? They didn't value you enough? Something like that, I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear. Basically ran that place for a summer. And I'm guessing they were like, didn't compensate you well enough or something. Yeah, I've been thinking of leaving that job for a couple of years, but now I have the courage. I think you can. I think you have me the courage to do it. Oh, I think you gave me the courage to do it, is what you mean. Well, I'm glad that I was able to inspire you to you know, identify your own worth. Like, that's really important in life. It's for you to go, you know what? I'm good at my job. You know, I've been doing it a long time. I'm good at it. I believe I'm being, you know, unfairly treated, and I should push forward and do my own thing, and that's what you did, and that's great. So for those of you who don't know, I know we got a couple new people in chat, but Queen Sura is my partner. Sura's actually on holiday at the moment and is still like getting in on the streams, which thank you so much. You know, I appreciate it. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Whether this is your first time coming along, or whether you are, you know, an old face in my chat, like Kat, I appreciate you. I cannot read that username. You've been trying to decide whether or not you want to play a regular account or an Iron Man. I feel like I play regular, I just get all of my money with bonds, but then if you play Iron Man it's too hard. I mean, just do what you want to do. I'm sorry, my brain, can I just call you Jason? Jason, is that okay? I hope so. Like, you do you. Jason is fine, alright, that's fine. I would not personally take on an Iron Man. For me, right, I'm talking knowing the way I am as a person. Like, I find it, a lot of people say that they find it funny because a lot of the time I play like an Iron Man in the way I do things. But I personally would not play an Iron Man. You though, that may be your jam. You might love that. That might be awesome for you. And if so, like, fucking go for it. But just think about it long and hard, because I don't think you can like change it once you make that decision. I don't know if it's for certain, but I don't think you can like un-Iron Man an account or whatever. So like, really think about it is what I'm trying to say. What you could do is make one of each account, play them both for a month, you know, and see what, or whatever, and then see where your like allegiance lies. That's what another way to do it, I suppose. But Kat's got it right. At the end of the day, do whatever makes you happy. It's still awfully warm here. I would ask my smart speaker what the current temperature is, but it'll tell me in my tone and I don't want that. One thing holding me back from Iron Man is that the gathering and production skills aren't optimized to level right side by side with trading, such as mining or smithing. I agree with you though, Jason. You'll Google it for me. Thank you, Kat. I know it's not very warm outside, but inside it's very warm. But I'm curious, what is the temperature outside? 10 degrees. Oh, 19 degrees, I can't fucking read. Yeah, that's probably about right for outside. And it's probably like 5 or 6 degrees higher than that inside, because my computer is basically a space heater. All computers are basically space heaters, to be fair. You know, the laws of thermodynamics says that it'll all turn into heat eventually. Exactly, Jason, exactly. I'm probably pumping at like 600-700 watts between my multiple monitors, the audio gear I've got, the computer, my recording light. Like, I'm probably doing like, I don't know for certain because I've never, you know, I've never used like a hoppy meter or anything on it. But it's probably like 600-700 watts in total. Yeah, Cat knows where I live. So I want to do at least 4 hours today, if I can help it. Maybe more. Jason, by the way, are you new around here? You are. Well, welcome to the stream. I will tell you a little bit about myself. I am Spec or Spectrum. You can call me either. I do not mind. I'm autistic. I also struggle with my mental health, and I have a few physical chronic conditions. I don't always manage to stream to a schedule, but I always like streaming when I manage to get around to it. And if you're enjoying the content, feel free to like hang out, have a good time, you know, chat with people, all the good stuff. Like, there's no obligation for you to donate here. I don't care if you like. I don't care if you give money or not. I don't. You're on the spectrum too. Actually, what brought me. Well, that's awesome. We're all friends here. Fair enough. But yeah, it is awesome to have more of my fellow Spectrum dwellers in my chat. Yes, I say Spectrum dwellers for some reason. I don't know why. I said it once accidentally and it's just kind of stuck in my brain. But we're all friends here. That is very, very true, Cat. I'm gonna dump my social links. Discord and even my LTT forum profile, because I essentially consider that part of my socials at this rate. Alright, they're my socials. If you want to join our Discord server, follow me on YouTube, Twitter, or even if you're on the Linus Tech Tips forum, like follow me over there. And if you're not on the forum, maybe consider it. You know, LTT forum's great, helps with tech support. I run the folding team over there, and a folding event will be happening next month. And there's going to be like a lot of prizes. There's like 20 game keys. I think there's going to be like 5 cash prizes. Probably others as well. So like, if you're interested in potentially, you know, winning a Steam key or you know, some cash, the cash will be in the form of a gift card, most probably to Steam, just due to legal limitations and such. Like, you know, head over to Linus Tech Tips forum, check out the folding event. But there's a chance for you to win shit, in other words. Yeah, so, by the way, Jason, I'm not a good streamer, right? Like, if you're looking for somebody who's, like, a professional streamer and is amazing at it and whatnot, that's not me. But I do run a support charity. And I'm a support worker as a paid job as well to adults who are autistic. So I know a lot about autism from a personal viewpoint and from, you know, working with autistics. So if you do want to talk about anything in particular in regards to autism, like, you're more than welcome to in my chat. Or alternatively, we can talk about something else. I don't mind. Glad you're helping people out. Well, that's the thing, like, I'm lucky. I'm quite lucky in regards to the fact that I'm very socially aware. You know, like, I got the right kinds of therapy when I needed it, and it's made me a pretty well-rounded person, for the most part. Which means that I am more capable of helping out other people than maybe many others on the spectrum. So I feel like if I wasn't helping other people, I would feel pretty shit, you know? I'm very lucky to be as capable as I am, and I shouldn't squander that, Is squander the right word? That's the word we're going with. Another day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I'm a terrible singer, I'm aware. But for some reason, I just keep singing on stream, which probably like makes everyone go, why do I watch this? But I just like, I'm like a jukebox. I just have like random music playing in my head all the time. Why don't you watch this more, you mean? What? You don't want to watch me singing, guys. Terrible. Like, don't get me wrong, I've heard worse streamers than me. But I've certainly heard better. How has your week been, Jason? Anyway, we are on Sunday. Usually on Sundays my partner stream. Well, last Sunday Sarah did, and that's going to become regular. But this week she's on holiday, so I was like, fuck it, I'm going to stream. Cred. I'm gonna stick with Cred. Cred, where did you even come from? Yeah, I know you're on my Discord server, but like, I've got this odd feeling that I actually met you in somebody else's stream or something. I'm not sure. Maybe my brain's just remembering wrong. Yes, it was Campbell's Discord. I posted about the stream on there and you saw it. I remember now. I just had this feeling that you came from somebody else's community. Well, I'm glad that you like hanging out, you know, with us and things. Even with my terrible lack of routine or schedule. Zemfrox, my man, my friend, how are you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. It has been a hot minute since we last had a chat. Yeah, no, definitely. Like, you can't make it every day. I mean, I don't even stream every day, so obviously you can't make it every day. But like, people's got their own lives and shit. You gotta respect that. But Zemfrox, how you doing? So for those of you guys who don't know, Zemfrox, life has been, you moved to the US for college on the 18th, GG, so you've stopped smoking weed since the 13th, fair enough, until you can settle down and time for a tea break. I'm not sure what you mean by a tea break, but okay. But regardless, nice. For those of you who don't know, Zemfrox, tolerance break makes sense. Zemfrox is a streamer, who is moving to the US, of course. I actually raided Zemfrox, and was it like your first ever stream, Zem, when I raided you? Or something like that. And like, I don't get to watch first ever stream, yeah. I don't get to watch Zemfrox stream very often because time zones are a thing, and I'm really busy with the charity these days. Like, if I've got spare time, I stream. I don't really get to watch streams. So I don't get to watch Zen as much as I want, but I bob in from time to time. That's all I've got to say. Like, Zemfrox, cool guy, he's nice. He's come like such a long way from when I first met him as well. Like, he's become so much more confident and so much more, I don't know. It's like I've watched you grow up, as weird as that sounds, Zemfrox. But you've grown into such, you know, a bespoke, interesting person. Well, that's also true, to be fair. So I have actually seen you grow into a man, but you've become such like a decent, you know, well-rounded person, even despite your own difficulties, and it's so good to see. Like, that's one thing that I love about Twitch. If you've been on Twitch for a long time, you get to see people, you know, grow and develop, and even me, I'm still growing and developing now, and I don't think you ever really stop. But it's just so nice to see, like, people who once were really shy and quiet behind. Like, when I first started streaming, I was like, I'm never having a camera. No face cam. Never. And now look at me. Like, the few times that I don't have my face cam turned on because I'm in loads of pain or whatnot, it feels wrong. I was like, I'm not attractive, which I still believe. I'm not an attractive person, but like, I don't care anymore, and that's where I've grown. Like, I'm nowhere near as self-conscious as I once was. Now we get drunk together every week. Yes, guys. If you on a Friday night, we're currently meeting on Fridays. If you want to like have a beer or two, if you're of drinking age, you know, with us, like, you can jump on our Discord. And thank you, Sarah. You can jump in our Discord, jump in voice chat, well, video chat with us, but you don't have to put your camera on. You can drink or not drink, it's up to you. But we just have a good time. We get into watch together or play a game together or whatever, and just chill every week. You try to remember that even though you don't drink. Well, that's the best thing. Like, sometimes, like, Cat doesn't drink, or this person doesn't drink, or whatever, and that's perfectly fine. But every Friday, I can, if you want, Cred, you can get, because we put out a post, like, in the day. It's raining, fun times. That's perfectly fine, Cred, but you can, if you let Cat know, she can, like, make sure she tags you when she does the post for it, and then you get reminded with a tag on Discord. So it starts at around 8 PM British time, and it lasts usually like 6 hours or so, if not longer. Last time you didn't drink during them was because you was beyond hungover. Yeah, I remember. That was a 2-day hangover. Oh, that's fun. I don't get hangovers, so fuck you, Cat. Just not literally. Yeah, but it's 8. It starts at 8 PM British time, and lasts like probably like 6 to 8 hours on average. So I don't know what your time zone is, and then even if I did know what time zone was, I still couldn't do the maths because my brain is on a go slow today. But I'm sure you can work it out. Yeah, I remember you saying you're 1 hour in the future, you believe. Fair enough. If I remember, Cred, I'll probably tag you myself, or Cat, if you can remember to tag Cred, that'd be fine. And then you just get a ping, and then if you are free, you can jump in for an hour or two, or longer if you want. But everybody's welcome. Man close to time. I'm telling you because I won't remember. I'll try to remember. It's raining on Sarah's holiday though. Just tell the clouds to like fuck off, you know. You have weeks. You forget to tag Moose. I mean, that is also true. Well, let's hope between us we can remember to tag him. Maybe. I'm not holding my breath. You were so nervous Friday you had a D&D session. It was a DM in a universe you made. Nice! Grant my last request and just let me hold you. Sorry you weren't here for a bit, you had to build table. Don't worry, Mr. Redstone. You are welcome to be here for as little or as much time as you want. You can dick off and come back. You can, like, fall asleep watching the stream. I don't care. Thank you for hanging out. If you went way better than you thought, that's awesome then. Don't shrug your shoulders. What? What's wrong with me shrugging my shoulders? Oh right, I don't know. I most of the time I don't even realize what song I'm singing. As weird as that sounds. You had planned on spending way more time preparing, but you got it down in time. Fair enough. I mean, at the end of the day, all you can do is like try your best, and if that works, that works. Yeah, you're on mobile, aren't you? So you're gonna have more of a delay than most people. You have a specific DMing style. I feel like most DMs have their own specific little traits and styles and things. So, where are we? 608,000 rune arrows. Madness. I'm never making 1,000,000 arrows again though. Fuck that. This has taken way too much time. You never plan out any story apart from the beginning. From there you just make a world so detailed that you know well enough that you can generate character and storylines on the fly no matter where players go. Fair enough. Just picked up your iPad forgetting I had an injured finger. Oh. Yeah, Kat has managed to injure her finger while she was trying to give herself some relief, you know? That sounds dreadful. It's hilarious. Exactly, you're just cracking your finger, giving yourself some release, and you managed to injure your finger. GG. Well done on that. Oh, ice cream van! Sorry if you can hear that, guys. I told you once the window's open, I'm not in control. I don't know why it's gotta be so freaking loud though. Anybody want an ice cream? Parroting. I know, right? He is actually a good ice cream van, to be fair. You want ice cream? Me too. Just run to the ice cream van while it's streaming and just sit here licking an ice cream. Nah, I'm not going to do that. You'd do that. Of course you would, Cat. You want ice cream? You must be able to get ice cream from somewhere near where you're staying. Surely. Someone down your way. Oh, and about the finger injury. It sings the great in the sky and terror. Don't crack your fingers if you don't want to injure them, I suppose. Talking about that. I don't know if the mic picked that up. Or it might have been terribly loud. You never in yourself what's cracking fingers before. This is the first time for everything. you know? Why when you say first time for everything, you think it's something else? I mean, you've got a very dirty mind. Been cracking, but you've injured your crack thing. Technically, the bubble. Yeah, I'm aware that it's the collapse of bubbles of nitrogen. Sure, Cap. Sure. The community on this game has been amazing, so helpful, so grateful. Honestly, like RuneScape community is amazing for the most part. Like I do love the community. Just if you're ever on the portable world, just don't reach out. Like you'll get some kind of like brain melt if you reach out on the portable world. Can't miss me anywhere. You stand up. What? Where are you? Are you here? Oh yeah, there you are, in teal. What an outfit. Your fashionscape is always on point, Shiva. Like, I mean, I just don't care how I look. And you're just like on point all the time. It's great. Love it. So what? Oh yeah, you're doing protein hides, aren't you? I remember. I was gonna ask you what are you doing stood there, and then it clicked in my brain. Idiot. Me, not you. Honestly, I'm so fucking forgetful. It's unreal. So Zenfrox, are you still streaming RimWorld? You are? Nice. I've been thinking about getting back into RimWorld. I don't know if I'd stream it because most of my viewers want to watch me play RuneScape. Yeah. Obviously. You gotta take that time off for yourself, you know? They dropped any DLC I saw. I'm too cheap to buy DLCs though, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, I've never really took time to look at this place. Interesting. You guys probably just like, what the fuck's he doing? I was just having a look at the world around me. So how long do you reckon you're gonna be having off, Zenfrox? You're gonna take like a month or something? I'd take a little while. You'd rather take more time than not. Depends on many factors. I mean, that makes sense because you might like feel right at home after being there for a week and you get to know people. Or it might take you months to like... You think, really? That long? Can I give you some advice then, Frox, if you don't mind? You know, I kind of see you, because I raid you so beginning and I've given you advice on stream before, I feel like your guidance person for streaming. Like, try and stream like once a week. Like, just do like 1 or 2 hours a week, on your most popular day, because you don't want to lose your community that you've. Because I've been in your streams and like your community is great. Are you still doing D&D sessions? So you'll still be streaming. Is that streaming or is that on your DC? Yeah. Oh, that's fine then. Like, you want to stream a minimum amount, because that way you maintain your community and stuff. Like, when I've had to take time off streaming a few times, and I've never been able to do a minimum of like 1 or 2 streams a week. Then you got to build your community practically from scratch, which I don't mind too much. I don't want to become a big streamer. I know that sounds weird to say, right? But like, my aim is never for streaming to become my job. I just stream because I enjoy streaming. You never left. Kat, you've been here for so long. So when did you follow? Following since December 13th, 2018. So it's gonna be like 3 years. Not far off 3 years. That's crazy. Just before your birthday. I wonder who's my longest. Who was my first sub? My first follower. No worries, sir. Have a good day. I hope you enjoy your holiday, and let's just wish the rain stops for you. Thank you for hanging out. I love you too. Sorry for the emotions in chat, guys. Your birthday is 17th of December, so not long after he followed you. Fair enough. So I'm gonna get to about 50k headless arrows, and then we're gonna make out. Or do I want to just make loads of headless arrows? Because it's less effort. And then I can do the more click intensive thing when I'm not streaming. I feel like that makes more sense, right? I've got no portable Fletchers left. Great. Awesome. Love it. Clearly sarcasm. Don't want to listen to this song. Ah, this is better. It annoys me in a way that I can't let you guys listen along with me. But at the same time, it's fine. I don't fancy getting DCMA'd, you know? No thank you. Not for me. How do you make Spotify not make sound? So I'm using Spotify. I'm playing it from my phone with a little in here, you know, like cable-free, completely wireless earbuds that fit under these headphones. But there should, hypothetically, thank you Zenfrox, I bought them specifically because they should fit under these headphones. I have, when I'm out and about, I don't know where my white, I see them. I have like proper over here headphones when I'm on the train and stuff. No, that's big brim right there. I mean, if it works, right? Well, I was trying to work out a way how I could do it, and I worked out you probably could by it'd be complicated, but you probably could do it so it didn't play through Streamlabs. But I was like, ugh, let's just buy these. And they work great, to be fair. But if I'm only ever wanting to listen to audio in one ear for some reason, I use these. And then if I'm like sat on the train, I use my wireless over ears. They sound a bit better. Sir Griswold, welcome to the stream. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. How are things with the trucks? Use your Bluetooth over ears while it's out, and then, but unless you're in a call, then use wired ones. Fair enough, makes sense. How are the trucks doing? How are you doing? Tell me all about it, Griswold. You cannot use in-ear headphones, they feel really weird. See, I don't like in-ear headphones, I don't use them very often. I only use them really when I'm wanting one ear of audio. Any other time I have over ears. Things going alright, good to hear. But welcome to Griswold. Awesome to see you back. Shall we, well, no, I fixed the issue, don't worry about it. But yeah, but depends on what headphones you use for streaming. Like, this is one method of doing it, of course. In-ear headphones don't like staying in your ears. I already read that. For audio separation, though, I would use something like voice meter. I'm not sure what you mean there, Red. I'm not gonna lie. By audio separation. I feel like I zoned out of what the conversation I was having then. I've come back and I don't remember. No, I know what voice meter is. I have used it in the past. It's actually quite a handy piece of software, to be fair. I mean, you can link the app though for anyone else who wants it. It is handy for streamers and things to have. Also, by the way, if you use an external audio mixer, you can inject audio into a bus that doesn't go back to your PC. So you can also listen to headphones listen to music streamed on the second device by injecting it into a different bus on your audio mixer, in other words. You can tell that I used to be like an audio tech, can't you? I'm trying to work out. Yeah, I know how to do that, that's fine. Your headphones have an extra cable that you can plug something else into. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I used to have headphones like that. I can't believe how well this stream is going, to be honest. I don't know why it surprises me when streams go well, but it does. You know? And we have done yet another load of dirt amica. Nice. Dump this in the bank, rinse and repeat. So for example, during the drinking calls, you can watch a stream on your iPad at the same time. I mean, I can do that anyway. Hashtag 2 monitor set. Well, I missed the bank. Fuck. This is what I get when I'm not paying attention. Just ran straight past the bank like a melon. So I'm just doing a bit of bank sorting on the alt. I have no idea what emote that is, Red. I don't know. I don't know. I can't work that out. I need new glasses. Melon emote. Ah. I need new glasses, guys. Okay. Don't judge me. But glasses cost money and I can't be bothered spending that money. You just didn't display properly. Fair enough. That will explain the issue. Glasses aren't cheap. They're not. Especially when you need like a special type of lens like I do, which adds like 30 quid on top of the cost of glasses. You mean lenses? But yes, I don't actually know what the issue with my eyes is called. I'm guessing that's what it is, but I don't know. But I need like a very specific type of lens, and those lenses cost extra in Britain, which to me is like complete bullshit because you can't control what's wrong with your eyes. But I can tell my lenses are off because when I'm looking directly at white text on a black background, there's a quite, I don't know how to explain it, there's like a second image of the same thing above it that's like the colours streaked out. So if it's white, it's like you can see the rainbow in it. But if I look through the top of my lens, it's fine. So I do need new glasses. But they don't cause him to have headaches or anything, so it's probably fine. Oh shit, I used to get that. It is bothersome, but you get used to it at the same time. usually. In fact, Zen, DM me on Discord if you can. I want to say something, but I can't say it on stream. Ah. Last time you needed new glasses, you could tell because you was getting sore eyes, headaches, and couldn't focus on things properly. No, I know I need new glasses because of that. But I also know it's not particularly bad and it's not overly bothersome at the moment, even if it's a little irritating when I'm tired. Right, so we're gonna... No, we're just gonna stick to making these, right? Yeah, we are. Didn't need new glasses last time you got... I'm gonna get on the UC, and then my Ica will be free. So, that's my plan. Yeah, prescription sunglasses would be awesome. I used to have wraparounds for cycling that were prescription, but they broke. And no one does prescription wraparounds anymore. At least nowhere that is anything close to my what would you call it? My price range, my budget. If I'm willing to spend like £300, fair enough, I can get some. But I don't want to spend that much. Mostly because I just don't have that much to spend on a pair of glasses that I'd use infrequently. Does anyone have any plans for the rest of their Sundays? I'm curious. I'm trying to decide what I want to do with the rest of my day after I'm done streaming. I need to eat. I'm going to make some fried rice. That's the plan for today. No idea. Rip, you're not helping me here, Cat. I need ideas of what to do with my day. Ow. And now comes the part where you start to salivate when I hear of food. Yeah, I'm making mixed vegetable egg fried rice. I'm probably gonna throw some chickpeas in there to get some protein. You know, MSG, soy sauce, maybe some chili flakes in the sesame oil. Oh, it's gonna be nice. I actually really enjoy cooking. You're actually not been there this weekend. I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world, you know. As long as it doesn't last for too long. Yes, fun. Interesting. Yeah, don't go forcing yourself. Like if it lasts for more than like 4 or 5 days, I would definitely consult a medical professional. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just getting around to messaging you now, then, Frox. Yeah. Ooh, I'm typing on the back to this person and didn't even realize I weren't doing the thing anymore. But yeah, I couldn't say what I said to Zen on stream because Twitch toss and all. So we're gonna keep doing what we're doing. We've made way too many arrows, guys. Thank you, Sid, for the look. I hope you're having a good day. See, I mostly stopped lurking people, because I've come to the realization that most of the people I lurk don't lurk me back. You know? Like, I used to open, like, 4 or 5 streams whilst I was live. And, like, just message, oh, I'm lurking you whilst I do my thing. Or whatever. And nobody would ever lurk me back. So I was like, ugh. But I always lurk Sid. One, because Sidred's awesome. And 2, like, Sidred does lurk back. There are some streamers that I'll lurk, like streamers that I really enjoy. No, because I don't expect something back. But generally speaking. Plus lurking is like, ugh. You know. Do you, Zenfrox, do you smoke tobacco, or are you straight smoking that? Which I can't talk about on stream, because it's not legal here. I'm being very vague on purpose. It varies. It depends on what browser you have. Right, and now I can set the next stream to upload. So one moment, guys, while I do this. Export. August. And I misspelled it again every time. What date was this? 8th, right? Yeah. August 8th, 2021. For those of you who don't know what I'm doing, I'm uploading my stream backlog to YouTube. I'm very bad at uploading to YouTube. And it depends on how you define if what lurking does or not. Like, it might not count to your viewership, but it does affect the algorithm still, I believe. Because the algorithm is based on the number of people in your users in chat list, rather than based on your viewership number. That is my understanding, although my understanding may be wrong. Let me just check that upload is going fine to YouTube. Are you working? Processing will begin shortly. Why are you suddenly instantly uploading? Interesting. What was that? Shiva, thank you for the host, massively appreciated. Yeah, so if you guys want to support me without spending money or anything, you can host me. Possibly because of less load. Yeah, like for me, usually uploading from Twitch to YouTube takes like 20 minutes per stream, regardless of the size of the stream. It takes 20 minutes, but that one just literally went. Well, you heard me when I said I'm just uploading it, and now it's ready to now it's processing. So that uploaded within a couple minutes. Unless it was a very short stream. No, it wasn't that short. Same reason why you can change the resolution on this stream. No, like, so the way how sorry, my boss just messaged me. Just asking, am I okay to do this specific thing at work this week? Which I'm like, yeah, sure, that's fine by me. That's why I went silent, like, just stopped instantly, because I like to reply to my boss as soon as possible, because, well, it's my fucking boss, right? But yeah, it is possible that it's load related. I'm sorry if you can hear the talking in the background from outside. There's nothing I can do about that. Ah, Portable Fletcher, thank you. That's the way Twitch originally thinking about it, is that partners slash affiliates, I'm not sure right now, get priority. Alright, so partners get priority. Partners always have the ability to change resolutions, and then affiliates get it based on the load of the server that you're uploading to. But you don't get to choose which server you upload to. It's based on load and ping times. That's all done in the background. You don't have any control over that. Which what means is the server I'm uploading to, which is at the moment. Sorry, my boss is messaging me. Oh, my client's been on holiday for 2 weeks, and I'm so glad that I'll be back working. I still got paid, so I don't care. But I do care because I actively enjoy doing my job, right? When I'm not working, I'm like, ugh. What's that? Why did you not come up on my activity feed? Cat, thank you for the host, massively appreciated. It didn't pop up on my activity feed on my phone's thing, and I'm like, thanks, I guess. If what you're saying is true, Cat, about if you've not got the page open, it don't count as view anymore, that's really like shitty, because I quite often listen to a stream whilst I'm doing something else, but I'm still very much paying attention to the stream. That's why it was always quite frustrating. I didn't know S2 streamed. Can you DM me the link if they still stream? You think the exclamation point alert fix that? No. The way her commands work is they don't directly affect Twitch in any way. She doesn't stream right now. Ah, rip. Oh well. Sure, definitely. DM it me on, well, the forum or on Discord. It's fine. Parrot Monkey, welcome to the stream. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. So nice to see you over here. Thank you for that, Red. Are you Pirate Monkey from LTT? Just so I know who's who. Yes, nice. Also, thank you for helping out with the reposting of blog posts and things when we run folding events. It's massively appreciated. I'm not sure if you signed up for the folding event next month, but there is a folding event next month. So sign up. We've got 20 game keys currently as prizes. And then I believe we're going to get some Steam gift cards as well. Doing pretty okay, I guess. Started working, started getting involved with IRL stuff. You'll try to be in the event, or at least help out with it. Massively appreciated. Have you been in my streams before? You've been following before. I have a vague memory that you've been in my streams before. I think you have. I'm pretty sure you have. You've been around a few times, but you're not that active on Twitch. Fair enough. I mean, I don't stream to get massive viewership numbers, and like I don't want it ever to be my job. So just hang out when you want or can. When you don't want to or can't, don't. I'm just here because I'd be playing RuneScape anyway, and I like talking to people. I'm gonna pour some more lemonade. That sounds like a plan. So we have been live for how long? Coming up to 3.5 hours. I think it's going pretty well, you know? I'm making you want lemonade. I was at the shop and lemonade was like 60p or something. And I was like, I'll get a bottle of lemonade. I usually just drink water, but I do like a change from time to time. By the way, for any Americans in chat who don't understand, lemonade in Britain is essentially Sprite. You won't see it as cheap as 17p. Yeah, as the zone, lemonade used to be like 18p or something. Ridiculous. I'm pretty sure the bottle costs more than the liquid in it, to be honest. So what have you been up to, Parrot Monkey, of late? Anything interesting or noteworthy in any way? You're looking for a political campaign because there's an election, but there's election stuff here in Canada. Besides that, not really doing much. That's quite interesting. GG on you. For I don't know if like you're working for them because you support them or if it's just money or what, but GG regardless. When the duck walked to lemonade stand, he said to the man running it, "Hey, got any grapes?" I haven't heard that in years either. And you know what? I was okay with not hearing that in years. But yeah, I'm usually like 3 or 4 viewers on Twitch, Parrot Monkey, and I'm okay with that. I don't actually know how many viewers I've got at the moment. I don't have it up, and I don't want to know, like, please don't. You know? Mr. Mo, welcome to the stream. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. That's what you remembered immediately once you mentioned lemonade. How's life, Mr. Mo? How's your week been with it being Sunday? The end of the week, you know? We hit 20 million XP in Fletching. Shoulders itchy. Not so long ago. Redo that, go to where the opportunity is. I'm gonna swap my headphones around. Because it's been about long enough for me to swap again. Ugh. I might just put my hair in a bun at this rate. It's irritating me now. I don't usually have my hair down when I'm streaming. Now I remember why. Thing just cracked and it's kind of feeling better. Awesome. Don't question it. Just go with it. My pirate monkey, my partner should have been streaming today, but they're actually on holiday. But they are gonna take over streaming on Sundays. I wish they'd take over streaming on Friday evening, so I don't have a date that day. They stream on this channel, but Queen Sarah is what they go by. But they take over my channel on Sundays. So if you want to meet my partner, you know, come along Sunday next week, and they will be live here. They play RuneScape as well, but it's quite adorable because they have no idea what they're doing. Nice, nice. Do you know anything about RuneScape, Parrot Monkey? Have you, did you used to play it? A lot of people did used to play it. Although it has changed so much since the good old days. You don't, lol. So you're just here to listen to me talk random bollocks, essentially. You're good drinking coffee and watching anime at the moment? Fair enough. How can you be watching anime and watching me? I mean, I'm not going to judge, but it seems complicated. You need to listen to you speak random shit. Nice, I like it. That's essentially why I'm also here. Yeah, nobody cares about RuneScape. They just care about my autistic brain and the random shit what comes out of it, apparently. Love it. Awesome. Something I do wanna do. If it'll let me. No. Ugh. Oh well. Sorry, I was quiet for a second, guys. I was just like trying to work out when I'm next meant to take painkillers. I was like, what time am I going to take painkillers? But then I realized I took painkillers right before I started the stream, which means it was about 3.5 hours ago. I can take them out 4 hours, so I don't need them yet. This is what I was trying to work out. Stretch. I definitely need a stretch. Oh, my back cracked. Thank you for that, Red. Much appreciated. Princess! Welcome to the stream. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. It is Sunday, so how has your week been? Listening to and watching old episodes on Crunchyroll. People thought, fair enough. Fair enough, Mr. Mo. How has your week been, princess. That's weird, it didn't show me it actually got redeemed. Yeah, I've noticed Twitch does that sometimes. But I saw it. Don't know why it tried to auto spell too. Don't know what it tried to. Fair enough. I have no idea either. But I it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't question it. That's what I say. To be fair, autocorrect, as a dyslexic person, like, autocorrect saves me a lot. Loving the hair today. Thank you, princess. It's been actually irritating me being down. But I thought I should show off my hair from time to time, right? So I've seen it before. Interesting. I'm not gonna repeat that because it might be like a really horrible word in another language for all I know. Have you used up all your DXP time, Mr. Mo? Ugh. So far off the millionaire, we are at 608,000 arrows. So 60%, a little over halfway. Dreadful, I know. This is taking much over halfway then. We are over halfway to be fair, but it's taking much longer than I anticipated. I'm not gonna lie. I thought we'd smash it out in a week. It's been like a week, and we're just over halfway. We're actually making the headless arrows at the moment, so we're attaching feathers to shafts. I might swap over to actually making arrows soon. I don't know. What have you been up to today, princess? Anything interesting? Thank you. Thank you, motorbike. Love it. No, I haven't really played since last time at all. Really? Did you like burn out on it, or? Multiplayer intensifier, yep. Another motorbike. Another motorbike appeared earlier. Like, somebody bought one, you mean? I'm guessing. Well, what did you just vibrate for? Oh, that's fine. Pirate monkeys DM'd. Let's see. You're gonna make a noise, aren't you? I'll get around to reading that later. It's about the folding event. Up to 6 here now. Why? Played it a little too much a while, so I guess you're taking a little break. So burnout. Cat says BRB. The thing with Cat saying BRB is she might be right back, or she might never return, and you don't know. You don't know. Sorry, I'm just Snapchatting that I'm live. Nice. Two and hours, but we have the space for the ons to work on it. Ah, that makes sense. I was gonna say, I mean, still having 4 bikes is a lot. I really want to like sort out my money and get a motorbike. Project's the one that's arrived today had the potential of making you £400. I mean, hey, I'm not saying anything bad about it at all. I'm just curious. You know, you do you. Mining and making headless arrows. Right, we're gonna deposit all the shafts, and then we can start actually making arrows. Got 2 kids, birthdays, and Christmas in the next 5 months. So anything for the cash, I appreciate. Wait, no, look, no, I don't have any commands at all on my stream. But thank you for the look. Oh, my feet feel really weird today. I can very, very slightly feel my feet, which usually I can't feel them at all. But yeah, there's not a single command on my channel, Mr. Mo. So I'm just going to sit up a little bit. Ooh, queen. Nice. Looks like it redeemed posture check for you. I don't think anyone did a redeem posture check. I just posture checked because I was sitting awkwardly. You can do that actually. Well, I guess you can save your rainbow coins. We've got this, guys. You know? Like, I just need to relax. I've been streaming for like I don't know how long. I don't have the dashboard open. I've been streaming for like more than 3.5 hours. Things are going well. I need to relax. I don't know why, but I'm getting like a little bit stressed. Almost 4 hours. Really? Nice. I just need to relax. Enjoy it. Because I'm having a good time. 3 hours 42 minutes. Thank you for that, princess. Much appreciated. It's annoying because I can't turn off the viewer count on the mobile dashboard, so I don't have it open very much anymore because I don't want to know my viewer count. I don't care about it, so why do I want to see it? And honestly, like, streaming's been more enjoyable since I stopped looking at my viewer count. Like, because I never really cared about getting viewers. Because I'm not in it to become a big streamer or make money or anything. So I didn't feel good when I had lots of viewers. I felt anxious. And then when so if I know there's like a lot of people watching, I get anxious. And if there's like only like 2 viewers, then I feel down. So I'm like, seeing the viewer count doesn't offer any benefit to me. So I've just stopped looking, and I enjoy streaming so much better. If like no one is talking, I might glance at the viewer count to see if I got viewers, or you know, in case the you gotta go. Have a good evening, Cred. Thank you for hanging out, massively appreciated. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And I might see you in future, you know? Not a problem. So I'm at least gonna go to the 4-hour mark, guys. I'm gonna go to the 4-hour mark, see how I feel, because I'm getting a wee bit hungry. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little bit hungry now. And I might do longer. I've not streamed a full 4 hours in so long. I don't know why I've you know, I don't know why I've streamed. I don't know why I've streamed so long today and enjoyed it, but I'm not going to question it. Sorry, I got a message then and I was like, what? And then it clicked in my head who it was from, and I was like, ah, makes sense. You're the color of my blood. I'm going to skip this actually. I am going to skip this. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. Princess, can you give me a nod in chat when I've hit the 4-hour mark, please? If that's okay. Thank you. And then I'll review how I'm feeling. And I might do longer, or I might end there. I'll see how hungry I am. So I must be getting close to it. And I am quite hungry. How's Biker Man, by the way, Princess? 13 minutes to go, alright. On leave. Ah, fun times. Fair enough. Just another viewer, thank you for the lurk. How you doing today, Justin? Although you said you're lurking, so you might not get back to me. But I hope you're having a good day. The next door neighbor had to step in when we were arguing earlier. Wait, seriously? That's bad, you know? He wasn't listening to you. He was completely in the wrong one. Once except he was, I'm guessing you mean, in the wrong. I mean, that's just meant for you, you know. Yeah, I presume that's what you meant. That's just men. Too proud for our own good, usually. With every time you have. Alright, we just gotta keep doing this, guys. We gotta make these, we gotta make all of these arrows, you know? We've filled up the ore like the inventory in ore box. Another full load, nice. You've been and got something of his dad's, but he swore blind it wasn't his dad's and I was in the wrong. Interesting. Wrong button. Teleport. There we go. Now I'm thinking about food and making myself really hungry, guys. This ain't good. I just can't stop thinking about my fried rice I'm gonna make. So it looks like your first vaccine was effective. What? How do you know? No, that's bad. You want to get side effects. Side effects means that your body's reacting to the infectious spike protein and is dealing with it. You're stuffed then. Yeah, getting like a temperature and like achiness and everything from the vaccine means it's working. That's why most people get worse side effects on the second vaccine. You're likely to have antibiotics already, though the amount of COVID this house has been exposed to. Antibodies, not antibiotics. Fuck me, I can't read. Yeah, most probably. How come you're on fried rice and not noodle snack? Because I wanted rice. I had noodles yesterday. It's also easier to add protein to rice and noodles. I need the protein today. No. They didn't. Did you watch that whole video? They didn't exactly give it a glowing recommendation. Yes, it did taste like laundry detergent. You are correct. Probably, princess. Although they won't technically be food safe, you know. Tend to try it. Seem to be feeding 5,000 most days. Under 5 minutes left, alright. I might actually look at how many views I've got, and if I got a bunch I might stay on. I don't know though. Don't tell me. Like, if I want to know how many views I've got, I will look. No, I'm not even going to look how many views I've got, guys. I'm going to end at the 4-hour mark. We're going to raid Sid. Because I'm hungry. Right? I was like, can I be arsed sitting here when I know I'm hungry to force myself to stream more? And that, I stream because I enjoy it, you know? I'm not going to do that. So we will raid Sid in a mo. But I've actually really enjoyed myself today. This is the first time I've streamed like 4 hours in a very long time, I think. At least in one stream anyway. I don't want to... I don't want to stop streaming, but I need to eat. You know? I'm now thinking about, do I have any quick food in? No, I'm gonna make my rice. Guys, I've really enjoyed today. I will be streaming tomorrow. If you guys can come along, that'd be awesome. We're gonna raid Sid, and I'm gonna make my food. Let's not be silly here. Let's look after ourselves, you know? Self-care is important. Have a good day, night, morning, afternoon, or evening, whether you're locked in live as a VOD or on YouTube. Guys, look after yourselves. Stay safe. And last but not least, as always, is cheerio, people.